What's up, everybody? Thank y'all for joining us with Commission Talks live. It is Wednesday, guys. Y'all know what time it is. I am joined with the 11:30 Podcasters own Dre on Wheels from the 11:30 Podcast and my boy Shizlinsky from Off the Top Roast Podcast. How y'all boys doing?
What it do? What it do? I'm doing great. How you guys?
Ain't
What?
shit, man. Just chilling, man. We in the spot with it. My fault. I'm a little distracted right now. Well, I guess the main host got kicked out, but if y'all can still hear us, he's gonna be jumping.
Oh
That
no,
might.
I was trying to do the solo thing. I was messing around. I was messing with it.
No, you can't.
Oh
No,
man.
no, you gotta go to that little bubble on the left side. You know, if you want to have a solo layout for each person that's talking, you can do it like that. But we here, commission talk. I'm still running a little late, but we got a lot of shit to talk about today.
Oh yeah.
In
Just to let
under
y'all
an
know,
hour.
man. Just let y'all know. We had something completely planned out a lot different today. This was the first time I have actually planned something and it got lifted because what is going on right now is huge in the world of pro wrestling.
Define the word
And
huge.
come on. It is definitely
And
big
please
news.
take off that goddamn cap off.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Please, take it off.
I didn't get a haircut yet. Leave me alone. Don't be hating on me. But guys, I mean, just all around. Obviously, we know about the news going around right now, but let's get all the other stuff out of the way. Anything go on from this week, starting from this week, and obviously from Friday night, and then Rampage, or whatever. Anything excite y'all a little bit before we go into the main topic?
No, just regular sex to me. Next.
I did enjoy how Keith Lee sent Isaiah Cassidy all the way to the moon, though.
Oh, that edit was
Oh yeah,
perfect.
shout out to Keith Lee. Yeah, finally resurfacing after 90 clause is now officially expired. Then he's able to come on. Now he's signed with All Elite Wrestling. Jay White making his appearance too. Making his appearance too in the AEW universe now, so he's there, doing that stuff. So could we see the new version of the Bullet Club being formed in AEW going against the Elite? As we all kind of speculate that it could happen by Blood and Guts time, you might never know. I never know.
So the main question is, guys, do y'all feel like with Keith Lee and the new additions, basically, is that a string for the stronghold for AEW right now?
No.
No.
Well,
all right.
For Keith Lee, I'm real excited with where he goes. But other than that, Jay White is doing, what he's doing right now with, I think, New Japan and also Impact. So I'm not too sure if he's fully with AEW though, but I'm excited to see where they go and how they build around, Keith Lee and stuff like that. But
right.
Other than that, no other too exciting, news besides, I think we all know what we're gonna get into, but
like I said, it just felt like regular fucking sex. Then you just got a couple people making appearances. Ooh,
Oh
that's it. That's pretty much it. I don't know what more I can really tell y'all. I mean, I don't want to hurt the AEW marks. I don't want to hurt the AEW marks in the world by saying this type of shit. But y'all know,
are people online yet?
About, man. No, and just certain people are still believing this whole that this is the best second coming thing ever. And I'm like, bro, we've been in this thing already for 2 years. I think right now it should feel pretty much standard status quo right now. Why are you guys so hyping up ass backward booking, reverse booking in a situation where a certain rivalry can either be squashed within like a day or maybe a week, and other ones are dragged out way too fucking long to even have a finish. But that's just me talking, folks. I don't want to be hurting. I want to hurt a lot of people's feelings, but I might have to hurt some people's feelings today. So this is just regular sex to me. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it's like almost how we're feeling for WWE right now. We've been projected and programmed to watch this thing, and it feels normal to us. It feels normal to be accepting They'll open up the show, promo. Someone comes and interrupt, promo. Someone else interrupt, promo. They might have a little smosh, then cuts backstage. Then you have a few matches in between. One match, the longest match that you can probably get on a television show is probably by maybe 20, 25 minutes. That's pretty much
I say about 23, 22 minutes at the minimum.
But still around that area though. But yes, it's felt regular. Now I dubbed that regular sex in WWE. Now when I'm looking at AEW, this is the regular sex for them too.
It's not even a new position.
This missionary dog style, and maybe just get on top and then you're done. You're done. It's done. That's it.
Yo.
I don't know what more I can fucking
that's
say.
That's where you need that. That's where you need that right Kevin Hart meme.
Well, too bad.
Not the no one where he was sitting there showing his positions like for a good 30 seconds.
No, if you really want to. If you want to capture it the way that I would have done it, I would have had George Costanza do it as he's posing for the camera because Kramer's trying to take pictures of him, and Kramer's taking pictures of George so he can bring it to the film lady. But instead, the other guy that worked there, the gay black dude, ended up putting his own photos in that reel just so him to see it. That's how I probably would have done it though, but. I mean, you want to try to spice up AEW. I mean, I don't know what advice I could give AEW right now, but, the grass will be green on the other side, but the fertilizer is bullshit. Sammy Rickback said it best.
Yeah, there you go. Major congratulations. Go ahead, Drake.
One more thing, I guess, before we get to the top topic. Speculations of the main.
The main topic. This episode.
My whole show got ripped, basically,
Cody.
Man.
All about Cody right now.
Do you guys feel like Stone Cold is going to come out of retirement for this match with Kevin Owens?
It'll be a one-off stunt. It would probably be like the Undertaker and John Cena thing. It will not be a full-on match. Stone Cold is not going to tarnish a retirement that he had with Rock.
Wait, hold on. Put some respect on that man's name, first and foremost. If they give him time to train, I'm pretty sure he'll be ring ready to do one match, at least for 15 minutes, and that's it.
15 minutes?
You heard me, motherfucker. I'm not expecting Austin
15 minutes.
Yes, I'm not expecting Austin to get in the ring for more than fucking half an hour. No, and then you're not going to disrespect him by only bringing him off for 10 minutes at WrestleMania time. You're not doing that. Now, you can do that on Raw, SmackDown, any other taping combined, but you're not going to do it on the biggest stage of them all. You're not going to do that. No.
And then
Rock did it.
But I think Rock
did not do that.
Rock is in Hollywood. Rock got a little insurance policy,
and
so he won't get injured.
He ever took a squash match at WrestleMania? Please tell me, Warren.
And then Stone Cold said if he come back, it gotta make sense though. He got to make sense. So I don't think he's going to come back and wrestle at WrestleMania for less than 10 minutes.
He's a big fan of Kevin Owens, so it's not like he wouldn't do it for him, though.
Yeah, he's going to put in the time.
Rock, Austin, and numerous guys highly recommended Kevin Owens to come to WWE. So those, I don't know. With Austin going back in the ring, knowing that WrestleMania is going to be in Dallas, that's a possibility.
Yes.
So that's where you can literally go.
It's only a short drive for him. It's only a short drive for him. You're there for 2 nights, so you can have him be on the first night and have him done and over with, that he can go the fuck home. Like, why not? Why do you think that they have the Undertaker over there? Because he lives in Texas too. So it's not no brainer to call on some celebrity. Listen, we're gonna be hosting WrestleMania this year in your hometowns. We might need you just to come out for maybe like a night or 2. Shit, they'll do it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Especially on WrestleMania, bro. Yeah, absolutely.
So people got. No, go ahead, Warren.
I'm just back and forth on the match ordeal, but I would like it. I would like to see it. Stone Cold looks like he's in really good shape right now, as it is.
And that's because he quit drinking.
Yeah.
That's because
he's doing what you're doing right now too. So,
so people can't say wrestlers can't smoke and then they be just fine. I'm like, listen, it helps with the nagging aches and fucking pains. So maybe you should be lifting that band.
I haven't done it. I haven't done it, but I've seen numerous people and it helps them. So I'm not against it. If you helping you're
that's what I'm saying.
It's better than suicide. You're not doing crazy stuff, so that's you.
But it's better than the rest of doing coke. It's better than the rest of taking pain pills.
Yeah.
And then you know what the fuck that led to and leads to. We see so many people die because of that shit. Come on now.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so, wrestling university.
I want to give a major congratulations. I want to give a major congratulations to Samoa Joe being inducted to the Ring of Honor Hall of Honor.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely well recognized, and me and Shiz said it from day one. I really thought he should have been either 1 or 2. That's my opinion, but
should have been Bryan Danielson
at 1,
Samoa Joe at 2, Christopher Daniels at 3.
Their rivalry alone on Ring of Honor made them.
As 4. And what was his face? McGillicuddy.
McGillicuddy. That's what I was going to say. McGillicuddy.
Yeah, McGillicuddy or McGinnis. But whichever one the last names were, one of the main
they've been there for
first people. Yeah, so they need to just handle that. But
I'm really glad to see they're in it.
But supposedly they only have one more spot left, and then that's what they're going to call it done. So
really? Briscoe Bros, so 4 spots?
Yes. For Ring of Honor, at least. And this is their very
I thought we were going to give like 25.
No, I don't think so. I mean, I was thinking 10, but, but I think about how long of the award ceremony would be. Technically, you count the Briscoe Bros, that technically is 2 people, so I think that's why they dubbed it like that.
I think they only considered them as 1 though, because I mean they are a tag team, so that's a different induction.
Yeah, I get that though too, but still, if they are gonna do 4, maybe they can squeeze in 1 more. But I'm thinking that they probably just included the Briscoe Bros as probably a separate entity. But then again, like you just said, they include it as a tag team. We've seen that before. Tag teams being inducted into WWE Hall of Fame, so why not here?
All right, guys. Before we get to that topic, who do y'all think is that last person? Who do you think that last person will be for the Ring of Honor Hall?
Steve Corino, Christopher Daniels, or McGillicuddy? Whichever one of those 3.
I think Christopher Daniels is gonna get it.
I can't even think. Christopher Daniels is a good one.
He's been around a long time.
But Steve Corino too.
Steve's been there though, but
Steve's been there, but he nearly died at one of their fucking events. So you better give us some fucking respect for that.
He's more recognized in ECW, I think, more than anything.
But I don't think so. He's more recognized in Ring of Honor for the work that he put in, but what he done behind the scenes as well.
Oh, absolutely.
And how other companies wanted him to work in their promotion, but yet he stayed put. Why is that? You got a lifer over there. So I would say Steve Corino, but definitely I would say Christopher Daniels will probably be my first choice, if anything else.
Is Steve Corino still with WWE?
I think so, but he can still go. But he can still go, or he could do a video.
He would probably do a video package.
Just do it like that. And they just send him his award. They can do that. But I think they rather want people that can be there to accept the award and give a speech in front of the talent and everything like that and the staff. Yeah. So we might never know.
All right. So I'm saying Christopher Daniels. Dre, who you got?
It's a hard choice, man. There's so many I can think of. I'm just gonna say CM Punk.
I'm surprised they haven't put him in there yet.
I'm surprised too.
Yeah, but he wasn't there in the very beginning.
He was there very late though, wasn't he? Yeah. Kind of really late.
No, I mean, wait, hold on, let me think. He was there for at least 3 to 4 years before he got signed to WWE. And when he came to WWE was when the whole WWE ECW came around.
Right, yeah.
So that was about 06?
That was 06, yeah.
So he came around that time. So he was there for at least 2003 to 2006.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I mean,
we'll see.
Only time will tell. All right, guys. We've kind of dragged it out enough. So the main talk of the day is this fella. And I love putting this picture up because this man put major shots out to a brand and said that they were taking a revolution. Well, looks like the revolution kicked him out the door, along with that lady himself. So, the major talk, guys. Where do you think Cody's going?
Nowhere.
Damn, you're not even gonna do anything the fuck else, man. Jesus. Okay.
No,
I'm a
bro, I just thought it's
whole...
so funny. I really wish I could do the video where he took the sledgehammer and started breaking the throne, because I'm sitting there like, bruh, you sat there and throw all these shots at WWE, at all these wrestling, saying y'all are making a revolution. Y'all are going to beat the Attitude Era. This is shutting down. Now, Tony, he got AEW. He got it to a talk about product. Fans are all about it. You're getting high names and stuff now. Cody thought, hey, you should pay me more. I've brought this foundation. Like, if it weren't for me, I don't think we had been in this plateau that we're in right now. And needless to say, it's not going that way. It is not going that way.
They're not giving Cody Rhodes Punk money. I wouldn't give him Punk money.
See, now, all right, wait. Now, before we go even further, Warren, you suck at this news reporting shit. You should have been fired. So I'm gonna just take over from here real quick, right? So let's rewind the clock back to yesterday, where the breaking news came in how him and Brandy Rose both walked from AEW. Now, there's many different factors that came into play, ladies and gentlemen. First things first, like you two were just about to talk about, money compensation. He felt like he should have gotten more. Tony didn't see him as a star like Chris Jericho was, how John Moxley, CM Punk, Bryan Danielson was bringing into the table as far as revenue and merchandise sales is concerned. Number two, the crowd, the audience participation for Cody has been like two-faced, 50-50, like a coin flip. So you got half that's cheering for him, half that's booing him. You don't know what the fuck to do. He doesn't want to turn heel, even though the babyface role for him is dying out, and he just refuses to change. That caused a lot of his stock to go the fuck down. So you don't know if he's really a mid-carder or a main event person as he's trying to hype himself up to be. That's another problem. So then number three, the additions to that locker room that you made for the past 6 to 8 months has caused an effect of what you're doing right now as far as the AEW locker room is concerned. With people that have been there from day one has either not been utilized or has been booked improperly to the point where you don't even see him on television anymore. Brian Cage, Joey Janela, Marco Stunt. There's a few of them that's Peter Avalon. He hasn't been on Darks either. How fucking shocking is that? So if you got too much talent, and I learned this yesterday when I was on Twitter, that with companies that sign additions to their roster, it's like they gotta pay tax too. Yeah. So the more talent that you sign, the more tax rate that you're breaking off to pay. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's why Vince McMahon was releasing all those fucking people, so he didn't have to pay that much taxes to keep these wrestlers around. And that's another part that came into play. So what Tony Khan now is doing is, if your contract is about to be set to expire, it's really going to be dependent on him, not just you two having the conversation and see. And this is what the second tenure is going to be like. Now it's all on him. Now he has power to say, you know what, I'm not going to renew you. Let your contract renew. We'll see you. We'll see you down the road. And that's it. No sit down, no conference, no nothing. And that became an issue as well. Then friction between Tony and Cody as far as booking is concerned, the direction of AEW, the people that's being used, and the new additions. All this shit came into play. And last but not least, Brandy Rhodes playing an EVP role backstage as well. I can say this from a male's perspective. A lot of things can be destroyed over women. But this ain't just it. This is just part of the spec of the wheel that got us here to why Cody thinks he's a main event star. He deserves the money. And where's he going to go to get that money? All signs is saying technically point to WWE. But then again, I'm going to ask you guys 3 questions, and I want you guys to think about it. Would Cody really go back and sign on the dotted line for more money but give up his name after he just got his shit back last year? Number 2, even if he did go into WWE, what the fuck plans do they have for him for at least 2 years? Because he's not going to sign a 1-year deal. Vince is not going to allow that. He's going to have him do a 2-3 year deal, just like he did with everybody else. And number 3, if Brandy got to get involved, what's she going to do?
She's going to have to be his valet. But my thing is, when they first split, when they first said that they were leaving, I'm thinking it's because Cody's a dad, Brandy's a mom. They want to be parents. They realize, hey, they cannot do parenting and wrestling and run the company all in one.
More importantly, but also the last part I want to say is the Go Big show and the Rose to the Top show. Those 2 shows are still on air. So, which means if Vince and Cody can't work out a deal that he can still fulfill his obligations to those network television shows, he's going to have to walk. And he's one of the main characters.
I don't think he's going to hesitate with that.
And
I don't think Vince would be upset with that.
No, wait, but the only way that works in WWE's favor is if they get a certain percentage of his revenue from that show.
Right, yeah, they got to get some
of the royalties. That'd be the only way that they can be like, okay, cool, we'll let you have because you had already had this before you came in. But isn't that still considered a third-party situation? Doesn't Vince McMahon even clearly ban of any third-party companies?
Especially their TV show, too.
So we got a lot of shit. We got a tangle where we weave that we still weaving through right now. We're not all the way at the end. We still got the ball in our hands.
I think Cody will probably make a debut. He won't show up on a Raw or SmackDown, and he won't show up on this Saudi Arabia show. If he comes back, he will be at Mania. If he comes back, he will be returned at Mania.
I heard a scenario that if he comes back, the best time I guess to put him in is the night after WrestleMania. Though, what would he be doing for the next?
I would show him on Mania. If you're doing a 2-night event.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you put him in Mania?
I'd rather have him pop up at WrestleMania instead. Because imagine the pop that he gets.
That's what I'm saying. And in Dallas.
And then
Dallas really loves him.
And then depending on what he does, is what's going to set the story going down the line for him.
I guarantee you they will let him have his song. Yeah. I guarantee you they're going to let him have his song, and he's going to have his trademark.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want him to come on the Raw after Mania and shit like that with all the new.
That's when the NXT guys and all that.
You be locked in the mix. You want him to treat him like a main event star? He got to come on.
You need him to show up on the main platform. Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
I will come on the main big show, make an impact. So the very next night, you're gonna want to see him and be like, "What the fuck was that about last night?"
That's why I was mad about Finn Balor debuting back on the Raw after WrestleMania, because I was just like, man, if they really had him as that main event platform, he would have entered in the WrestleMania match and caused the interference, because nobody lost the title in that WrestleMania in Orlando. So it was like when they brought Finn Balor back the night after WrestleMania, I was just like, that kind of killed his credibility right there, because you're wanting to look at these guys as main eventers. When they come back at Raw after WrestleMania, it's great. It's a good pop, but it's not that main event status. Hey, this is going to make me money. This is going to make the merch go up.
But
it's just, hey, you're here.
But we all noticed, though, for several years, the night after WrestleMania, though, has been the night where either guys has returned or guys has
thanks to Fandango.
And yeah. But, we seen a lot of guys who was like, oh, man, they could have did that at WrestleMania. Why didn't they bring him at WrestleMania? And I think with so much star power that they have at WrestleMania, yeah, it'll be great. It'll be great. But I think it'll be also dope if, because you wouldn't be expecting it. It'd be like, oh, man, you would thought Cody Rhodes would have popped up at WrestleMania. But then all of a sudden, maybe he pop up in the night after. It's still in Dallas, but, hey, I agree on both decisions, whatever he chooses to do.
Or what he could be doing is just go to NWA, use that star power of his, help that.
I don't know if he'll do that, bro. Yeah, think of his entrance that he's in AEW. He was the pyro, everything. He goes to NWA. Okay. He's not getting that.
Okay, so
I mean, he will probably show up because I think him and Cardona are gonna have like a little feud or something before
and then you can't anything do that in WWE. So that's gonna close that door right there. So,
that's what I'm saying. He's gonna have a while before he goes to WWE. If he goes, he's gonna still test the waters out and go have fun just for a little bit, in my opinion.
Listen, they're gonna try to have him make a decision within the next couple of weeks because WrestleMania is right around the fucking corner. You're not gonna try to keep it under wraps. This long to have him be forgotten. This is gonna be an ongoing thing going on for the next few weeks.
But do we really think he's going back there though?
Listen.
Why not? You got a baby? Money talks, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
Money talks.
People are not feel my motherfucking money. Though.
Exactly. We were just having that conversation a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like would he?
The old wrestler in me, like.
All right, but listen. For him, for his stature, for his status, he can go anywhere the fuck else and be, yo, you want me here? I'll take this. I'll take this. He can still be making bread even without having to go to that big company. And why sign his name over again?
I think he's going to want to go to a big one. He's going to want to go to a big company, though. He's not.
If he goes back in my way, that's kind of like the point I was proving. Like if CM Punk went back, like it's necessarily like not about the money. It's about everyone always comes back. Everyone always comes back in a way. They always say never though, but
never say never, but as long as they have a purpose to go back, or they have some unfinished business, as they want to call it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But and as everybody, who've been in WWE, they always say who don't want to finish up their career unless, bad energy.
Everybody has said that. Every wrestler has said, if it's the end of my career. I listened to a podcast with Chris Jericho and Jonathan Gresham, and he said if he was at the ending of his career, he would want to go to WWE to finish it out. Because, just to say he done it.
So if he comes back in this hypothetical theory, the match that he just pops up at WrestleMania, or do we build him in a matchup at WrestleMania though?
It can make a good storyline. That's what I'm saying. If you have somebody interfere, say like if Cody interferes in the main event, cause a issue between Brock or Roman, guess what? You just got a longevity stint to run with somebody. And honestly, I think Cody could really work with Roman. Right now, I think that would even go even better than what they used to be able to do. Honestly,
no,
I don't really see Cody and Brock, but
they're not gonna feed. They're not gonna feed this man. They're not gonna feed this man just to lose to Roman. They're not gonna do that.
I don't think it's gonna be just to lose to Roman. I think he's gonna be at that point where he's just like
someone of that caliber just to lose to Roman and just to say this
no.
Just to say this been payback for all this subliminal shots that you made on AEW, and then now look at you crawling right.
I think they're gonna give him. I think they're gonna give him. They're gonna give him his request that he wants. Hey, I want a main push, whatever. After that, and then at that end, we didn't forget about you slashing that damn throne and stuff like that. They're gonna look at him, go
making them long ass promos about us, talking all this massive shit.
Oh yeah. Without saying us, but talking about us. Yeah.
If they bring him back, I would say it have to be something big. Put him into something real huge. Like, hold up, wait a minute, like
the Stardust special.
Don't bring back
Brady come out in the Stardust gimmick too. There you go.
Oh man.
The Glitter Express.
He definitely ain't coming back if he got to do Stardust.
Oh no, that would be career-ending devastation. If you ever see Randy
Express
walking out like that too, becoming the new Stardust, I'd be like, "What the fuck are y'all doing?"
They're bringing the Power Rangers in WWE.
I knew this was a bad move. I would have hit y'all and said, "This is a bad move." I told y'all this shit was gonna happen, but well, we gotta sit here and remember this shit.
So let's say it. So Cody leaving AEW, is that a good move or a bad move?
For who? Who you ask?
Both. I don't care. Whoever wants to answer it.
No, I meant like for whom? Like for the fans, for the television.
Just all for AEW as a whole. For AEW as a whole, because now Tony's literally saying, "Hey, I'm booking everything. I'm going to be in charge of all of this." Do you think that is a good thing, or maybe he still needed Cody?
I'm just gonna say this real fast. I think it's kind of he the one who helped put this all together, and now they can't come to an agreement on something. Like, how would you guys feel?
I mean, this team right here's got the worst business standpoint outside of a football field, and needless to say, the cons are in that background, and it's been really bad since they've been there. So that's why I'm kind of like saying, like, hey,
it's a bad move for him to walk because of money. Like, you're gonna regret this. Watch, I go over to WWE just out of spite.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what you're thinking?
That could be it.
No.
That's what it could be.
No. I mean, okay, that could be a factor, but that's not what it's going to be. It's going to be
Tony releasing him could be an option for him to want to go.
Tony
because he want to make a statement.
Wait, but Tony, so that's like you releasing your last name to me. That means I own your ass now. No matter if the fuck that you were to walk away from me, I still own you. You're not going to live with yourself that way. Cody couldn't do that shit at first. Why repeat that same scenario over again? Just to try to get payback.
I don't know, man.
Just to try to get payback.
Wrestling's different in background some ways, man.
That's why I don't see him going back. You know, I don't necessarily see him going backwards, but like they say, you know, never say never, and he could definitely, you know, and it's not could be just for the money. He could just be like, you know what, hey, look here,
I can prove to you I can do this.
But if he going back,
I can prove to you that I can make this much money over here than what you was offering me.
I feel as though if he go back, man, they got to make it a big story. You know, real big story.
Heel or face? Who do y'all think he would be?
Babyface. There's no other way.
You really think he could be a legit babyface?
No, duh. He already looks like one. But then again,
I mean, he looks like it. But what I'm saying is, AEW fans were upset. Hey, you need to change. We're tired of this.
That's AEW fans.
WWE fans are kind of just the back.
But that's the problem, right? WWE fans are going to be stuck in their little bubble over there. They don't give a shit about no other company. That's why you have AEW fans and WWE fans. Then there's people like us that will go in one bubble, go into another bubble, going in this bubble, going in this bubble, and we will understand it, and we can all give a pros and cons on each company.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, the moment when he comes in, they're going to create this whole mirage, this whole new gimmick, but it still has the same core aspect of what he's doing right now. I
think he's gonna be more wearing red, white, and blue or something. If he's gonna be a legit babyface, he's gonna have to be
they're gonna
American Nightmare type scenario like that.
To have them on American Nightmare is going to kill him too, and I can't see him do that shit either. That's hating over so much.
It didn't make no sense to me. I love the gimmick. It's just the American Nightmare just didn't make no sense,
man. Like you're giving them basically your whole workmanship just to go over here just to try to get the money that you want. Well, you know you can go to New Japan. You can still go to Impact. You can still
be his gimmick.
Like you can still all these appearances, still be making some type of bread. And you be straight. Brady can stay the fuck home.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe the COVID thing also has probably made an issue with it too, because obviously traveling standpoints and stuff, it makes hesitating for wrestlers. I mean, anybody in general, it can hesitate.
No, other things was involving the students though too, like coming down to do AEW Darks and other shit like that. How come it's barely all the Nightmare Factory students, but that's QT Marshall's students, Cody's students. The XYZ's students, but they're only getting these students up here.
Well, he gave full rights to QT on this now, so it's literally QT's ordeal again. Well, QT is the one that started that thing. If y'all, I mean, when they were called the One Fall Factory, it was owned by Ray the Glacier. If anybody remembers him, Glacier from WCW, the one that was kind of like the Sub-Zero character, and QT Marshall. Those were the two guys that really brought that wrestling school out. And Cody came out there and they do like a once a weekend thing. It was called the Nightmare Scholarship or something. It was the Cody Rhodes Scholarship. And basically they would pick two trainees and put them into the training school. And it would just build up more and more. And I mean, it got to being big. And then it was crazy when they changed the name to the One Fall Factory to the American Nightmare Factory. And I was just like, oh, okay. So that's literally the AEW Performance Center now. And they used to be located in Georgia, but I guess there's one in Tennessee, I think, too. I'm not totally sure if that's really there or not. It's one, I know Dustin runs the one, I think, in Texas or Tennessee. I'm not totally sure.
I think it's
because I know he didn't run the one in Georgia.
I think it's the one that's in Texas.
It's Texas? That's what I thought it was. I knew it was one of them. I knew it was one of them, but I do know that's how that name even started, was from Glacier and QT. So
yeah, Glacier was another trainer too.
Yeah. And Glacier was there earlier with Cody at first too, because he was with that little boxing look that they were doing when he would come out to the ring, and they would have his whole team out, and Glacier was one of them. And I mean, Glacier's a hell of a trainer, hell of a worker. But yeah, I mean, Cody parted ways with that too. So, I mean, my thing is when we were starting this thing out, I wanted to know, is it a work or is it a shoot?
But what is a work? Where all this shit was planned by him and Tony.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, honestly,
let's pull a
the
Brian
old
Pillman.
wrestling of
Let's
me.
pull a Brian Pillman 96 move and try to do that.
Literally,
shit.
bro. Like, literally, this is how I like when I was wrestling, man. When they would sit here and post shit, you're just like, that's a work. That's a work. And like, and then in a way, and it's just, when it happens, like, oh shit, that really happened. Like, my really first moment of that is when they said AJ Styles was gonna go to WWE, because I was like, that's a work. He's making way more outside of WWE. He's not gonna do it. Then he showed up at the Rumble, and I was like, oh, damn, didn't expect that. But that's my thing. Like, I don't know if this is true. I don't know if this is the real character changing standpoint for Cody. But in my opinion, I thought it was just because he's gonna be, because now he's a dad. Brandy's a mom. We see that it's not necessarily totally easy to juggle with having a family and running a wrestling company. It's very hard to do. And that's where I was like, all right, Cody's just going to be backstage more.
Plus other outside obligations too.
That's what I'm saying. You got so much obligations, bro. You're not John Cena and The Rock, so they're not built that way.
But
I think it all could be a work, to get everybody excited, to have everybody to talk. I just don't see.
It changed the character, gets the talk going.
Yeah,
spice it up, basically.
I just don't see Cody Rhodes, the guy who came out there, who crushed the chair, used the sledgehammer, did everything he did, to diss WWE, and go right back.
Here's an example. Bret Hart.
If he goes
Ultimate
right
Warrior.
back. If he goes back, the guy
list goes on, bro.
Wait, listen, man. When Bret Hart came out and when he said, I guess hell froze over, I felt that because I was like, I really don't know if he's gonna come back.
And Roddy Piper. The list goes on, man. The list goes on.
Time heals all wounds and shit. So maybe later on down the line, you might never know.
It's kind of like when wrestlers say, "Hey, I want to retire." They come back.
Yeah.
I really believe it will happen. So I used to be at that point where y'all going like,
So Warren, so what you saying by that? So now you mean Bray's going to sit out for what, like a season, and then come back?
Huh?
Oh, now you want to play dumb. All right, never mind. We're gonna move on from that.
You said Bray, right?
No, I didn't say Bray. I said Brady.
Yeah, Brady.
You know who? Yeah, you know who. Anyway,
I don't know, man. His wife is very adamant, and he sounded like he was done. We'll see. I think he's just probably going to sit down maybe half a season. He'd be like, nah, somebody will sign me. Let me play before playoffs.
never say never, right? You said that.
There's going to be a transfer portal in the NFL.
Yeah. So, I mean,
I love something, man. It's hard to give it up. It's really hard to give it up. It's crazy, man. But yeah, man.
If he comes back, do we just forget about all the trash talk that he was bad mouthing WWE?
No,
because the first
you're not gonna forget about it. But that's what starts controversy.
The first person that he got to encounter got to be like Triple H, right? Or at least talk shit about Triple H, like I'm back.
He did.
Yeah, I mean,
but
I'm talking about
he called him a pissant bodybuilder.
Yeah, but I'm talking about if he comes back. If he comes back, that's what he does. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, there's a storyline right there. You know how long of a storyline you could do between Triple H and Cody for that scenario?
I mean, because that's what I'm saying. Like, if he comes back, that's what I'm saying.
You
like,
already know. Oh no, go ahead, right?
Because I was saying, like, if he comes back, I just don't see them just erasing everything he said, everything he did, and just, oh yeah, Cody Rhodes is just back. No, man, you talk shit.
Bro, honestly, that is wrestling. Wrestling holds you. I mean, numerous wrestlers will hold a grudge. I hate this guy. I'll kill this guy. But they're still going to be booked on a show in the next week.
Yeah,
like,
right.
That's why I'm like, you know what, man? Squash the noise. Hey, what's that saying we always use in wrestling? Water under the bridge. Like, literally, it's only words, bro. Like, I get it. Yeah, he done that. He did this. He done this. Vince doesn't forget. but Vince wants to make money. Cody can draw money. Cody would make controversy going into WrestleMania. He has all this questioning now because now it's like, oh man, is Cody really a free agent? Oh man, did Cody really just go to Stamford, Connecticut? Is his nightmare bus literally right next to the WWE headquarters? Like, you got all these WWE fans, all the wrestling podcasts, all these wrestling lovers just going, hey, Poke, I want to know more about this, even if there's not even really anything about it. You're going to still want to invest yourself. You're going to want to know more into it. That's why I'm saying if he did show up at any time in WWE, it would have to be at WrestleMania. Imagine that pop. We talk about the Hardy Boys pop nonstop. Cody would damn near have that pop in Dallas. He would have that type of pop in Dallas because you just know he just changed the revolution when it comes to wrestling because you brought all this stuff about AEW. You done all this stuff talking about y'all are there. Y'all are these contenders. Now you're back to the dark side. Everybody says, man, if you can't beat them, join them. That's where I think it's going with that. But I don't know. I honestly, if it was me, I'd want to have fun, wrestle in New Japan, do it all that. But with COVID and stuff, you don't know what people's mindset it is for traveling standpoints and all that now. Because we all be real, it's freaking ridiculous. It's crazy. Like, literally, you travel somewhere, you could possibly get COVID just from going to another state or town. So you never know. So I mean, it could be a possibility. It really could.
Yeah.
All right, Shiz. I see you ready. What you want?
All right, man. I got nothing.
It looks like you over here turning up, man.
No.
You're like one of them rocket launchers ready to get lifted off. He's like, come on, man. Come on. Let me in. Answer me.
I can't rock in my chair. I'm being criticized just for rocking in my chair. Wow.
It's just the gimmick, I guess, man. It's just what you give us, I guess. I don't know. I can just tell when you do this usually, this is like, hey, call me up. Pick me right now. Remember that thing off of Shrek where donkeys just jumping up and down? Shiz is up there. Pick me.
I don't do that. I don't do that. That's fucked up to say.
Hey, Shiz. So what do you think Dukes would say about this? I'm looking forward to figuring out what he would love to say about the Cody Rhodes ordeal. Like, honestly as much as he praises about it right now.
Honestly, I can't speak for that man right now. I'm more listen, I already got to defend my title against him on Saturday anyway at the Saudi Arabia show at Elimination Chamber. So you know how that's just gonna go. So right now I'm in that title defense mode. Like, I don't give a fuck about my opponent right now. But I can't speak for him when it comes to that. If he was here, I can only just imagine what the fuck he could say and how long it would take him to even say it. I'm sorry, Dukes. But
shout out to Dukes, man.
But I think he would say if he does go back to WWE,
you ain't shit.
No. He's not gonna say that. It's gonna be for the money, but also they're gonna just have him face off against Roman or someone to substitute for Triple H because he can't because these cardiac activity situation. He's gonna be a proxy. Who other to do that than Randy Orton? I don't know.
I agree with that.
I
actually like that one.
I can only
the
see
ordeal about Randy Orton
in two ways because
there is a story you could do with Randy. There's plenty of stories that they could do with Randy. I mean, as many things I've seen when they do like the Q&A stuff, Cody's always talking about Randy, always talking about a story about him and Randy. So you never know. Randy could also be in his ear and like, hey, bro, they're wanting you. They want you back. Vince is wanting to do this. Like, I know there's not just Vince and some other person talking to him. I'm sure the roster is messaging him like, hey, man, it will be different. It's not going to be like this. I mean, it's like anybody. Like, literally, you're going to have people message you and go, hey, man, we hear about you. We want you. Randy, go talk to him. It's like a sports college team. They're going to have Donovan McNabb from his old college trying to talk to a recruit, trying to bring you in kind of lure you into that background. So it's just like,
Nah.
you never know. I mean, it's pretty cool to find out, man. It makes it exciting. I mean, wherever Cody goes, it's gonna be pretty good. I mean, it's either gonna cause a lot of shit, a lot of controversy, or it's gonna be like,
it's already causing a
oh
lot of
damn,
controversy.
you got us again, buddy.
I mean, it's already causing controversy. This just intensifies the negatives of
I can't even click Twitter. I can't even click on Twitter right now. It's like 50 damn posts about Cody. There was one when I was making fun about the one about his nightmare bus being right by Stamford, Connecticut. I'm just like, how do you know for a fact that like, that's over there? Come on, man. They were having this agreement like a month ago. If they really are really like it was a serious talk, and I'm sure Vince has talked to Cody, but it was probably already in a month advance because Vince doesn't do everything last minute to like at a second. It's either a month or two in advance before you get an alteration.
But technically, he wasn't under contract anyway for like a month and a half. And he
when he was on TV,
and he's on a handshake agreement and shit like that. So technically, in retrospect, if you're not breaking anything besides whatever oath that you made with that handshake, and that's pretty much just it.
He basically got a Dean Ambrose send off, basically, in AEW. Out of all the people that left AEW, he actually got a good farewell.
The first de facto. If that does happen, he would be the first de facto from AEW to WWE.
Yep. That's what I'm saying.
And going straight to the main event. Not even going to NXT.
You're not putting him as a mid card. If he's going there, he's going.
Listen, the only way that this could be even worse is that they put him right back in that big Carter thing. And now you can't. Now, what if he wins the Intercontinental Championship? He'd be like, yo, I want to re-debut the old belt. And he came all the way back there just to re-debut the white Intercontinental Championship strap. What if he did all that just to do that shit? I'm like, oh, good God.
Do not say no.
Oh, good God.
No.
I would have been falling out of my seat, dying, laughing. Like,
that is funny.
You mean to tell me after all this drama, after all this, and this is what the fuck that he does? I would have lost my shit.
Gosh.
He gotta come back and go after a main title because if he go after the Intercontinental Championship, that's gonna be like, well, damn, Cody Rhodes, bro, smoke and mirrors. It is, man. He gotta go after the main event.
I mean, does NXT still do the Cody Rhodes? I meant the Dusty Rhodes Classic.
They're still doing it.
Yeah.
They just got done.
So he might actually be able to give them the trophy again now.
Oh, that's an insult to the womb.
Am I lying though? Am I lying?
I mean,
am I lying?
I don't know what more I can even say about this.
And stand and deliver whoever. Whoever
gives him a dashing Rhodes for the
who's ever facing whoever by stand and deliver time WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah, he probably come
out. He'll make a little pit stop there. Which
honestly,
I really don't see him do that, but
no. I mean, if the NXT was like how it used to be, I wouldn't even think Cody would actually have thought about going to NXT just because he loved that type of wrestling platform, that type of ordeal. But not the NXT 2.0 or NXT. What's the new one? Up. Is that what it's called? NXT Up.
They basically rebranded 205.
Cameron Grimes made a new NXT. NXT.
So what is that going to be about? So like
they're going up. They're not going down. They're going up.
They're going to go head to head with Rampage now on Fridays at 10.
So I mean, is it still going to be
like really a competition?
It's just going to be the Rampage version of NXT. That's it.
I heard it's going to be like the Cruiserweight.
SmackDown Superstars?
It's going to be like a Cruiserweight Classic show.
No, it's not going to be no Cruiserweight Classic. No, they're going to they're going to try to be using more of the NXT enhanced performance centers guys in that role.
So they're still doing Wednesdays as well?
What do you mean Wednesdays? They're only on Tuesdays.
Oh, man, Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday.
Yeah.
So they're still doing Tuesday and then they're doing Friday. So, I mean, in a way, that's giving them more airtime. giving them more reps.
1 hour airtime.
It is 1 hour? Okay. I mean, I think it'll be a positive for the roster just to give them the reps and stuff, but
and they have money to
fan-wise,
do it. So
fan-wise, it's like, I don't know. I mean, the fans are hard to please as it is.
It's just
though.
going head to head to try to take away the little X amount of viewers from Rampage that's so used to
AEW is just
watching
going
now
to
on
book
Fridays.
Hook 5 times a week anyway, so it doesn't matter.
So, no matter what, now you have a full-fledged week of nothing but wrestling content for 5 straight days.
Hey, that's the positive about it. Wrestling fans, you get more wrestling. Even if it's not the wrestling you like, it's still a certain type of wrestling.
That show is actually for all the fans who don't like Rampage.
There you go.
That's exactly what that show is for.
Say that again. Say it again.
So now that's telling me that now I have to do 2 shows on Friday. I mean, 3 shows on Friday now. Are you nuts?
That's where Tony's just going to look at you and go,
dude, I'm going to be like, yo, bro, listen. I got to go through Friday.
We got to do Thursday. We got to do Thursday now.
SmackDown. I gotta do Rampage, and now I gotta do this NXT level up shit. Like, y'all killing me right now.
I think Cody leaving AEW is a major loss for them.
Are like 2 hours. Now you're gonna have me fucking stretching this shit out for like another 20 minutes.
And think it this way: if Cody's leaving AEW, what if the Bucks are gonna start questioning how their title is with AEW? Is that a good question, or is it y'all just like whatever?
No, I mean,
if they're really saying that there's a lot of beef going on around this, I'm sure the Young Bucks are going to get that next pick off on it too.
Bucks that question when you can ask Kenny Omega that question next.
That's what I'm saying.
His
Omega
contract expires
and the Bucks,
next year.
Because all these guys thought they had total control of the booking standpoint for their type of wrestling. Cody had it for a while,
and for
now Cody's gone,
and for their matches as well. But
even though Bucks have been a very bad job booking these damn tag team feud things that they've been doing, I'm pretty sure they're going to probably be next. I don't think they're going to leave Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega's been doing a great job with the women that they're giving that.
That's what you got Serena Deep for now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like all the platform guys,
that role, and he could be just a full-time wrestler now.
And if they leave, I see AEW being like Impact in the back in the day.
I think what also is going to be starting the problem, what's going to enhance this, is they can't do any outside promotion shit anymore.
Yeah,
Tony's going to stop that, and now it's just going to be being AEW or nothing, and nothing else. And you're going to be like, wait, I came in just to be able to go. A lot of people are going to
start leaving. I told y'all, man, this WCW shit is starting to happen already.
Now you're already taking away that? Like,
this WCW shit is already happening. It's already happening.
Shit is already happening.
I'm waiting to see if we had somebody commenting on this because I was waiting on it because, I mean, it's crazy. Like, this right here is the very beginning of trouble. Like, what is Tony going to be able to do with this controversy?
This is like going up.
I honestly see Brian Cage.
No, we haven't even hit the climax yet. Well, actually, you can consider this a climax right now. Now it's going to start.
This is what we call in baseball a dinger.
What if
this is a single? I mean, no, actually, Cody's more like a double.
What if this is all a mind game to all the wrestling fans? Like
that's where I'm back and forth on this. Like, I like stirring the pot. So it's like it could probably be a work,
but
then really be something else.
All these dirt sheets, it's going to have to do retractions and all this other shit.
How many times they do that? When you're doing dirt sheet for wrestling, have this shit bullshit.
When was the last time that you ever get a retraction of one of these articles?
They're like, oh, well, they did this and this. We thought this was this. Like, I mean, come on, it's just everything though. It's everything.
Rather them knowing. That's the difference.
Don't one of the cons right now own portion of the WWE or so?
Nick Khan? No. A lot of people are not.
Yeah,
I think Nick Khan's about to be in trouble as well.
Say it again.
Nick Khan's not related to them.
Yeah, but I thought Nick Khan worked under the WWE umbrella.
Shiz, you got one of your OTTR mobs out in here, man. What's up, Andrew? Alexander.
Excuse me, he's Consigliere. That's Maverick. Please get that name pronunciation straight.
That's the one who usually wears the mask, right?
Yes, that's the one that you wear. Okay. Wear a mask. Okay.
I like. Okay.
But Dre,
what's up, man?
Yeah, I definitely agree. But I mean, I would agree with you on that too. I mean, boy, I can see Eric Bischoff moves and shit like that, and you know how this shit is gonna fall if that does happen. Yeah, and you're gonna have so many people wanting to get the fuck out.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's starting up already, without even doing the NWO. I think it's already starting to happen. Bringing the Bullet Club or whatever, it's starting to where it's wearing them off.
It sort of happened with the Inner Circle in the Dark Order.
And that's gonna start dissolving this shit. Now you got two different factions and shit. You got the Omega Tony faction and Cody and Yoko's faction over here and shit. Now one of them's gone, two of them's left. Fuck. Your mom family's going smaller and smaller.
He's starting to realize a fanboy should not be running the company.
This is a Colombo family war, ladies and gentlemen. This is a Colombo family war. If you don't know what the Colombo family wars are, please do your research.
The one thing about WCW, they had NWO, and NWO Wolfpack, and gaining a bunch of members. Now with AEW, they got a bunch of factions and stuff. So that's
what I'm saying, bro. It's wearing bad, bro. I mean, WWE hasn't been the best product, but man, they're still going, and it doesn't look like they're ever going to be taken off TV, bro. Huh?
Hey, according to Vince McMahon, he's satisfied with his product.
But you gotta realize though, WWE just had a ad during the Super Bowl. And we all shit on WWE, but they
about that ad.
Overseas, WWE is still saw like how we saw in the 2000s.
Fucking hand. What the fuck? Anyways, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I gave a fuck about the Mel Soprano driving that Silverado to the theme song. I was like, that touched my heart right there. You know what I'm saying? That's what I give a fuck about. I'm a Sopranos fan.
They're gonna be around for some
one
time.
faction holds any weight towards NWO. I don't know.
Of course not Maverick. Of course not Maverick. Unless he wanted to include the Bullet Club and other stables before that, but he could. But there's been at least a few of them. Well, we ain't gonna get there.
I would say DX maybe. Because they kind of just broke a lot of barriers in a way.
Triple H's era or Shawn Michaels' era?
Shawn Michaels' era.
Okay.
Because it definitely changed a lot. It changed a lot of the demographic of wrestling.
Cody's going to be changing a lot of demographic. Arrive, end racism, leave. And I cannot believe someone really had a shirt out there that was like a fake mock-up. And it really had that shit on. I was like, imagine they really went with this. Just imagine what the fuck kind of response. Cody was the guy. I was like, yo, this is some outrageous shit that anyone can just create shit. And somehow, coincidentally, it might actually sell. Mm-hmm. It sells to some weird ass people, but it'll sell.
Yeah. That's the craziest thing. That's the more craziest thing about it. It will still
now
sell.
Officially the highest free agent now in the world, I guess.
So the major question is, guys,
in North America,
what is Tony doing right now? What do you think? How do you feel like Tony is doing? Is he stressing, or he's just like
right now? No, Tony's probably on Twitter right now,
telling them to speak good of him.
And we're getting ready for AEW Dynamite tonight.
The greatest show ever.
He needs to just do his part as a booker and not as a fanboy.
I guarantee he's talking shit about it.
He's probably thinking, damn, all right, now that Cody's
but DX because they changed the game just as much. Thank you, man. Thank you. Agreeing for him.
Of course I'm going to do that. But of course guys want to say that type of shit. I mean, I was even expecting him to. That's what I said. Like, okay, the Shawn Michaels era, you can have that one. I was really going to say the Triple H one, because that's when the version 2.0 had really kind of skyrocketed everything to where now
Vince had more hands-on into that one, though.
But still.
That was more Vince's idea than Triple H's. That's why I say Shawn Michaels, because they had a lot more freedom with that compared to when the other DX came, because I remember I saw a couple of shows where they were talking about Billy Gunn.
I saw the same amount, if you ask me.
Because none of them got along. And Triple H's DX, Billy Gunn, Road Dogg, none of them really got along at first.
Yeah, at first, and then you see what the fuck happened. Of course, naturally, you're gonna have two best friends, but then why Rick Rude got to be involved? Why? Because he wasn't doing anything, and he was still under contract with us. So that's why they only brought his ass in as an insurance policy. Fuck you, me. At least everyone, at least in Triple H's era, they all had a role. They all had matches, and they all won individual goals as well. So you can't normally say that wasn't a star making moment for each and every person.
What's up? What's up?
Cage IQ. What's up, guys? Not much.
All right, guys. Let's finish it off. Let's talk about the Super Bowl.
My God!
What did y'all think about it? I told y'all it was going to end by 3 points. I told y'all it was going to end by 3 points. I didn't even get to watch the whole game because I was at work, but I told y'all it was going to be a 3-point differential game.
I thought it was dope.
I was sad that Joe Burrow, they should have went for it. I mean, damn it. First of all, you don't run right to Aaron Donald. You don't run straight to that man. That is the new LT of this prime, bro. No.
But you gotta give Burrow's props though. Cause at the same time, we thought he went down with a knee injury too, but yeah, he ended up coming back. He still played all the way up to the very end. So, but his performance now tells me they're going to be a threat each and every season. So now be very wary of them. Now take them.
They are super young,
and the Ravens now under consideration, and of course the Chiefs. So those 4 teams now are now in the front running. That's going to be representing the AFC for the next several years.
Well, so the talk is right now, Gronk might be going to the Bengals.
Oh, please!
You don't think so?
No. If he does go to the Bengals,
I'm gonna tell you, I told you so.
No,
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna told you so.
No, you ain't gonna.
I just said it.
I don't give a fuck if he said it or not.
I'm not allowed to have recognition to it just because it happened.
You can have recognition,
but if it does happen, you gonna bring it in my face. Okay, I see how this rolls. I see how this goes.
I said you can give your own acknowledgement. Yeah, you can do that, but I'm not acknowledging shit. You told me that I had to think about it. I'm like, that is a good idea. Not that I thought about it, but then
they literally said it. Gronk said that he could see. He literally said that Joe Burrow is going to be the next Tom Brady. Literally,
so
going to be the next Tom Brady.
That all of a sudden he's just
Gronk is going to pick his quarterbacks, bro. He's going to pick his quarterbacks, and they're going to give it to him. If Gronk says, "Hey, I'm interested," guarantee you the Bengals would sign him. Guarantee it. Even if he don't show up until the playoffs, guarantee.
Well, we'll see. I mean, if he does, you might never know what can happen between now and whenever the draft starts.
If Deshaun goes to Tampa, he would stay put. Ooh, damn! If Deshaun does go to Tampa, there's a talk about him going to Tampa.
Him and Russell Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Two that they would consider it, but I was like, ooh,
bro. If Wilson goes to Tampa.
Ooh. Y'all gonna have a problem.
Gronk can't leave. Gronk can't leave.
Gronk just might not leave anymore. He might be like, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna stay.
Watson is a hit or miss, man. It's just if he's healthy. I don't think he fits that offense. He doesn't fit that offense.
I don't know. But seeing Gronk going to Cincinnati, though, I'm still stuck on that. I'm like, wait, hold on. That can actually make them very dangerous. Too on the offense. It's just the defense, though.
Oh my gosh, you know how happy Joe Burrow would be?
Oh
man, bro, that's an extra option. Sign me up. Literally.
Yeah, let's just go.
Easy little dump. 3 or 4 yards every time. Easy.
I can snap.
Easy, man.
I can snap one right before that time period.
Wilson and Sear were looking at houses in Tampa last month. Well, they might like the heat. I don't know. I mean, Washington is pretty damn cold.
And rains.
And rains. Well, Florida rains like hell, too. But still.
I know. Y'all motherfuckers is fucking bipolar with it down there.
Bruh, it's crazy. Like, say, like in my area, Jacksonville, it could be pouring down rain and literally uh, not even out of the town, or whatever. It's like complete clear sun daylight right after. Like, you don't even have to go that far, and it's just like two different sections. You
So
driving through one, it's got rain, and then the other one's like completely dry. It's so freaking weird.
That's just the same thing. That's just the same thing about your team.
Damn.
All right, let's finish this shit off. Like, we were talking about Harden and Shiz. He came to Philly. He came to Philly.
Okay.
Do you think that's going to be a major deal for them, even though he's hurt right now?
Everything the fuck else. Okay, fine. So we got the blockbuster trade between Ben Simmons and James Harden. So Brooklyn got rid of Harden and acquired Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons looks like he's happy.
Yeah,
he gets to work with KD now. So
that's gonna be a monster. That's gonna be a duo right there.
But Joel Embiid and James Harden now, that's even more vicious now. So just in case now, every time when Harden goes for three and misses, Embiid can be right there doing a putback.
Yeah.
That's easy to do. And then plus the lobs and shit like that, it's gonna be in the pick and rolls. Like those two would be dangerous by themselves anyway.
Ben Simmons gonna get his name back for sure, man. Hoping my Sixers handle.
I don't know about what the fuck's going on. I just want to see him in the playoffs.
Glad to kick the baby out of the city. Somebody's got some personal issues with that poor guy.
I mean, yo, listen, man. I don't blame you, dog.
Hey, man.
I don't blame
Don't be
you,
a Magic fan. You'll want to kick the whole team out.
Listen, look, at least he brought them one ring. You gotta give him some credit. It's not like he was there the whole entire time and then they overpaid him just to stay and still not bring out to the promised land. At least he did it twice. But y'all lost. Absolutely. But y'all lost to us in one game. So yeah.
Oh man. All right, guys, we are finishing off. What are some of the future projects y'all got? Dre, I know you just had a new episode out today. You want to talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, I had an episode out that just came out today. You guys and everyone who's watching could go check it out. I had a dope music artist named Deanna Williams on from Brooklyn, New York. Came on to chat about her music and also working on the set of the TV show Power. And we had some fun. And also, new episode of Talk Pro Wrestling streaming this Friday at 1 p.m. on YouTube. I'm going to start streaming it on YouTube now, and the audio version will be available the day after. My guy, Garrison Creed, pro wrestler, wrestles for OVW. He's going to be on, so that's going to be dope. So hope to see you guys there.
All right, my boy Shiz, what you got going? What you got cooking going on this week?
As I said before, I'm defending my OTTR title against E. Dukes this Saturday as far as the WWE Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. And we might do a little watch-along. So I'll probably have a stream up for that day. So I won't be displaying. Obviously, I'm not going to display the whole thing, but you'll get my reaction.
That's a long-ass show.
Listen, but I'm gonna be on. Oh God, I'm gonna be on until when this shit's over, motherfucker. Anyway, we'll probably have a live stream when it comes to that on Saturday. You already know every week we live 11 o'clock, 11:15 Eastern Standard Time. Late night vibes only, shit like that. Check out the last episode of After Dark where we had P. Cyrus and Jay Bougie. They're calling out Shane Taylor Promotions, man. Let's get this match going anywhere and whatever, man. Let's get this shit booked, please. There's nothing more I can really say. And the game show is now officially underway. That's all we gotta say about that right now. So hopefully within the next,
I had a meme for it, but I'll get in trouble for it.
I want to say about our 2nd year anniversary show, March 11th. We'll probably give a little teaser, and we'll see how it goes down. You know what I'm saying? So join us for our 2-year anniversary show, March 11th. Man, we're gonna be late it's our birthday that day. Yeah, so we're gonna be having a good ass time. So, you know what I'm saying? For the people that want to come in and come into the stream and just say hi's and byes and shit like that, y'all can. You're more than welcome to. We'll have the link open to certain individuals.
All right, man. I love it. Shiz, I literally was gonna put a nice little video out for you to celebrate that ordeal, but I don't want WWE to get on to me anymore. So I literally had to delete it. I was literally about to hit it, and I'm like, oh no,
do it.
I can't do it.
Do it.
No, I literally deleted it. I deleted it. I was just like, dadgummit. But guys, also check out Buzzing with Marlo. We will be out Friday. My recent guest is going to be Lucy Banden, actress. This is actually, she was her very first podcast interview, and most importantly, her very first movie role. First movie deal, everything, just basically putting it on promoting, getting ready for that new movie coming out this summer. Highly recommend to check it out. It was just really cool to have a chat with her on this. And you even get to see the debut of my lovely cat that loves to just make an appearance every other now and then. I usually can move her out of the way, but she found a way to get up here and got on the big screen this week. So check it out. Also, guys, March 4th, I've been promoting it nonstop. There's a big concert coming up. My boy Jay Lyric, he has a show, and it's going to be like a red carpet reveal. It is going to be here live in Jacksonville, Florida, guys. That's right. Get your tickets now. Message him, message me, the list goes on. Cash App, you will get your tickets right away. Highly recommend. We are almost out of VIP, guys. We are literally almost out of VIP tickets. But get your tickets now. You don't want to miss that show. Guys, I appreciate y'all. This was episode 16.
One more thing. I forgot.
Go ahead, sir.
March 3rd, After Dark with Rain the Stallion is going to be on the podcast with us too. So
she's a character.
Exclusive. Yeah, she's a character, right? And Dukes is gonna want to get involved, but sadly he can't hold his composure. So I gotta press him down.
Hey, so, shout out to Rain. She's a good person. But guys, this is another episode of Commission Talks. If you haven't, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, follow every single one of our platforms, man. Shiz from OTTR, The Mob, and my boy from the 1130 podcast, Dre on Wheels, man. We bringing these merch out to y'all, guys. Also, check out the Buzzing with Marlo merch. We are greatly appreciated, and it helps us grow. But, guys, this has been another great episode, and we'll see you down the road. Later.